is the Chrissy Swan Show.
Let's go clicking.
Chrissy's Clickbait.
You know, Vanderpump Rules. The cast has become such a massive stars,
They have.
that it's easy to forget how they started.
Yeah.
You had to remind me that they were just staff members at her restaurant.
Literal just wannabe actors and actresses at Sir. And then they were lucky enough to be working there when Lisa Vanderpump put the cameras up. And then they became these massive stars. And if you don't watch Vanderpump Rules, you would have heard of Scandival.
Yes.
And that comes from that show.
Well, that's where I made my entree
Yeah.
into Vanderpump Rules. But, I mean, how do you feel about this? The entire cast has been scrapped. Everyone that you know and love gone.
I
and
know.
she's going... Lisa Vanderpump is the only remaining one. She's the star.
She is.
And she's going back to the drawing board, going back to the kitchen and the waiter staff.
Look, I'm sad because I loved the characters, but this needed to happen. Like, the Scandival brought the show. There's nowhere else you could have gone with those characters. It came to an end.
Yeah, and they must be very happy with the way things went.
Yes, yeah. I think some of them would probably be sad at the idea of not being on a show anymore. But a few of them, Swanee, and this is for proper fans, there's a spin-off already from Vanderpump
Of course
Rules,
there is.
Rules called The Valley, and that's already sort of been going for a season. A few of them, so Lala, Sheena, and Tom Schwartz, they're going to move on to The Valley.
Every time Lala is referred to, I just see one of the Teletubbies.
Lala?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the Teletubbies is Lala, and I think, what's the big Teletubby doing there?
And our favourite James Kennedy, who gave us this quote,
Poo-poo head. Both of you, poo-poo heads.
Can you believe that he said that, a grown man?
at a reunion, he'll be no longer sad.
So he's gone, has he? The end.
Yeah, the end of James.
And he doesn't have enough of star power to turn into something else.
No, I think he'll just keep being a DJ, trying to be a DJ. But yeah, that's about it. Hey, Swanee, I'm hijacking this final clickbait story.
Okay.
Because in a sweeping statement segment not long ago, you said that there's nothing you hate more than a riddle.
Oh, I hate riddles.
So when I came across this headline this morning, I was like,
no, you know that I'm low energy.
I'm saving it from you and I'm going to deliver this to you. The headline is, baffling riddle leaves people stumped, but the solution is right in front of you.
Oh, no.
So I'm going to deliver the riddle to you and see whether you can get it. The riddle is, there's a woman in a boat on a lake wearing a coat. If you want to know her name, it's in the riddle I just wrote. Again, there's a woman in a boat on a lake wearing a coat. If you want to know her name, it's in the riddle I just wrote.
I hate you and I hate this.
Like, the answer is so annoying. Do you want to have one guess or no?
No.
There's a woman in a boat on a
I
lake
heard you the
wearing a
first
coat.
time.
If you want to know her name, it's in the riddle I just wrote. Her name, the answer to the riddle is Teresa. If you look at the first two words of the riddle and push them together, you get the woman's name Teresa, albeit pronounced differently to there's a.
Oh, God, if I had some buttons and I could turn you off, I would.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
Let's do this.
Chrissy's Clickbait.
Ballet Wendy Williams. Now, don't get too sad. She hasn't passed away.
Yet.
Wendy Williams... Well, we're all dying, aren't we?
We are.
Wendy Williams is just an iconic American radio broadcaster and television host.
The Wendy Williams show was one of my favourite things to watch on YouTube when I was a teenager.
She is just an icon. She is the moment.
She is a legend.
Unfortunately, she's been unwell for a long time and isn't getting better. And now we're never going to hear from her again, which we're sad about because we bloody love her.
We love her.
You would know our obsession with Wendy Williams really started in earnest for me when she was dressed up as the Statue of Liberty and she got wonky and passed
Fainted.
out.
Yeah.
But then she went on to do such other iconic things as burping and farting at the same time.
It's a matter of time. She's not lonely. I apologize.
That is the funniest.
It's so funny.
We just watched a great best of montage. It's the one thing that you and I could watch for hours.
And still laugh. My favourite thing outside of the fainting is the way she would mispronounce and misname singers.
She always got them wrong.
And artists.
That singer, Adriana Grande, she took my breath away. Megan the Trainer is another one going through it, see? She's 25 now, but she was only 20 when she signed her first... Megan...
Her name's Dua Lipa.
Yeah.
But you call her Dula Peep.
Dula Pipa, I'm sorry.
Dula Pipa. There was a real sneaky one at the front there, Adriana Grande. Which is one of our favourites.
I didn't realise she actually had, until this has come out today, that she actually had dementia.
Yeah. And she's not that old.
No, I think she's 60.
That's really, really
the words
sad.
Permanently incapacitated are awful.
Awful.
That's sad.
You know, remember there was that documentary that we saw was being made?
I watched that and it was like...
Is it just too sad?
Yeah, too sad. People around her just trying to make a buck.
Yuck.
And it was awful to watch.
So let's just remember her as she was.
Correct.
Now we're going to round out the show talking about Wicked again. Ariana and Cynthia Erivo were paid the same amount. There's been a lot of rumours going on that Ariana got paid more. That is absolutely not true. A Universal spokesperson says, reports of pay disparity between Cynthia and Ariana are completely false and based on internet fodder. The women received equal pay for their work on Wicked. And I'm just going to take that and I'm going to add it to the lyrics of Wicked, of Defying Gravity, which I'm just going to hold space for today.
Don't! It makes me cringe so bad.
I'm just going to hold space for it.
If you don't know what we're talking about there, jump on the Nova Player app and listen to our podcast from today.
You are going to be sick at the earnest cheesiness of this thing.
I wonder what Joel Creasy thinks of it, because he's such a Wicked stan.
Oh, he will definitely be holding space for the lyrics of Defying Gravity.
Speaking of that, Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel are up next. Have a beautiful night.
Now check this out.
The Chrissy Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.